Guess what? Not everyone is a morning person. Not everyone has to be a morning person. That's a bigger point. If you're not a morning person, that doesn't mean you get to just give up on your dreams. If you're not a morning person, it's okay. You do not have to become a morning person to become successful. A lot of times when you read self-help books, the first thing they say is to develop a morning routine to get super active and to build up your momentum. If you do not have that natural state of momentum when you wake up, and it's not natural for you to be in that kind of high intensity in the morning, do not fake it, because it will not be sustainable. For those people that it works for, typically those people already have high energy states during the morning. If you're not a morning person, please listen to this advice because it will change your life. If you're not a morning person, find the time that you have the highest energy during the day. Maybe it's the afternoon, maybe it's the evening, maybe it's late night. Whichever time works for you, use that time. Do not activate a morning routine that does not actually resonate with you. If it's not congruent with where you are in the mornings, it's going to be an uphill battle. I've tried it before. When I first moved out from Chicago and I moved to California, I decided that I was going to wake up at 4:40 every day, and I was going to do a high intensity workout. Now my energy, I'm not a morning person, okay? I had very little energy during the mornings, okay? I did not have enough energy to really get even out of bed, and I decided I was going to do this high intensity workout. Now, you can imagine what happened. I have low blood pressure and I have low blood sugar because I'm on a ketogenic diet, and it wasn't sustainable. I wasn't able to actually hold on to that habit, that new exercise routine, because it wasn't naturally congruent with me. It wasn't working for me. And so even though I tried really hard, I put so much work, and my energy was this low, my intensity of workout was this high, there's too much of an uphill battle between these two. They're not congruent. Now, if my energy was really rich and then I did this high activity, it'd be fine. And usually the people who are the most active during the mornings already are active during the mornings. So if I would have given up on that dream of working out every day, I could have just given up there, because I would say, hey, the mornings don't work out and I can't find time to work out. Instead, what you can do is the same thing what I did, which is find the most energy-rich state of your day. For me, it was the afternoons. I used those afternoons where I had a lot of momentum, a lot of energy. My blood pressure was much higher because I was already awake and I was ready and I have eaten and I felt better and I was hydrated. That was my perfect time for a workout. So my energy was actually at the same level as the activity I wanted to put into my life. So if you want to put in a new habit in your life, make sure it's congruent with the level that you have naturally. Find that magic time. You have a perfect time during your day. There's at least one time that you just feel like, I'm so pumped up. It could be right after work. It could be right after everyone goes to sleep late at night. Whenever you have that moment of like, woo, I have so much energy, use that time and activate the new changes then. That way you can have sustainable change. Just because you don't wake up in the morning and you're not productive from the morning doesn't mean you can't do it later. Find your time. If you're not a morning person, this is so important. Find a special time that is the highest energy state for you and use whatever habits you want to put into your life in that time socket. Put it right there. That way you could activate the change and you're congruent with yourself. Always find where you're most authentic with yourself. This is the best way that you can be the most congruent and have long-term changes, because they're sustainable. Because you already have energy that's high. You don't have to work towards it. Try to find the least resistant path for you to succeed. So find the peak time of productivity of each day and use it, okay? So that's it. I'll see you next week. This is Kamelia with Do It Yourself Life Coach. Bye.